What's going on, guys? Today we're doing some inshore fishing. I got my dad with me today. We're on our sea deck flats boat, and today we are picking up our bait, which we have hardly any bait, but that's okay. We're gonna go get some shrimps, and we're gonna try some new spots, explore today, and hopefully catch a lot of different fish. These areas we're going to have multitudes of different species. So looking forward to the day, and now we're just gonna put our baits together and then go get some shrimps, and then we're gonna be on our way to the spot. Another cool thing about the Florida Keys, especially for those of you who are traveling down here to come fishing or even trailering your own boat, kind of like we've been doing the whole time we've been here in the Florida Keys, is that there's a ton of tackle shops and a lot of bait stores around, and basically you can stop anywhere. The place we like to go to while staying on Big Pine Key is the Dolphin Marina, and it's actually on Little Torch Key. It's the key directly next to Big Pine, and it doesn't take us that long to get there at all. They usually always have live shrimp, live pinfish, live crabs, and a lot of other stores too, like the Lower Keys Tackle Shop on Big Pine. And today we were going to get shrimp from Dolphin Marina, but unfortunately they're running low on shrimp. They had none because of the upcoming full moon. There's a shortage of live shrimp. So we are headed over to Lower Keys Tackle, which is the island directly across, to get some live shrimp that we need for today. That's very important to catch fish, but you could just use your phone and just search Google tackle shops near me, and all of them will pop up. You don't need to necessarily know their names. They should all pop up. And then just go to one of those places and talk to the locals, talk to the people in the shop. They'll give you general ideas and tips and tricks on how to catch different fish, as long as you ask them. If you don't ask them, they're not going to tell you. So that's just a general tip. But you can easily come down here and fish on your own and just get information from the tackle shop, get your bait, and you're good to go. All right, we started fishing out here. We're actually just right out front of Big Pine. Oh yeah, I'm on your line. I got a big tangled mess. I gotta go under it. You wanna lift that rod real quick? No, not you, Dad. It's okay. It's all right. It's gonna cut me off over here. Oh, we don't even have our net. Uh-oh, how are we gonna do this? All right, sorry, we got a big mess going on over here. Getting tangled lines. Let me see if I can get it.
Sorry.
You go under me.
Here. Oh.
Hang on. Yeah, nice, perfect. Good job.
Watch my line. I laid on the ground like an idiot.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, awesome. Okay, sorry about that. So we're out here with my dad fishing, and we just went to a first spot. We kind of looked at our maps and just tried to figure out, look at all the mackerel schooling up. But we're in a good spot. We're in about 20 feet of water, and we just looked at our map, our GPS, to figure out, this was a good spot. There was a bunch of deeper holes and channels and whatnot. We got a little bit of seagrass. Woo! Smoking it. Got a little bit of seagrass, and then we got some sand. So we figured this was a good area to set up. We put a chum line out, and we also put an anchor out. And I just hooked a big, I think it's a Spanish mackerel, and I'm catching it on mono. Crazy, they got sharp teeth. So let's see if we can get this guy up. All right.
Oh!
Nice job.
Tremendous.
Look at him.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
Beautiful fish.
This kind of fishing, guys, this is great to do with the family. And this is something, I'm doing with my dad, but you could take your kids out here and have a ball. We're in about almost 20 feet of water. And like I said, we just kind of looked at our map right out in front of Big Pine and Little Torch Key, and just kind of figured out where we thought the fish were going to be. And sure enough, we found the fish, got a chum out. We're using live shrimp with little yellowtail jigs. I can't believe I just caught that big old teethy critter on this little rig right here with 20-pound fluoro. Crazy. This place is amazing, isn't it? All the water, the color, and just the colors in the water, the way it looks like the Bahamas. It's absolutely amazing here, and we are now way offshore. We're about 5 miles offshore, and we're at Lou Key. And Lou Key is a really nice diving spot and a tourist hotspot. And there's a whole bunch of boats anchored up here on mooring balls, and they're all diving, and there's amazing things to see here. Huge Goliath groupers and sharks and all kinds of reef fish, just lots of life around in this area, and it's amazing. It's so clear as well. It gets super shallow too, and it's just a really cool spot to check out if you ever bring your boat down here. And it's straight off a big pine pretty much. And then there's a Lou Reef immediately outside of this shoal right here, and it's about 100 feet of water, and that's where people go diving and spearing and fishing and all that great stuff. So this is amazing. Sweet. Check it out. All right, we are catching more fish to eat. I think this is a keeper. I'm gonna check them. Oh, he just hooked my shirt. Beautiful little yellowtail. And once again, we are just out of the Blue Key area. That's a preserve where you cannot fish lobster or collect anything from the ocean. So we are just trying different areas, exploring. You know, we don't know, a whole lot down here what we're doing. So we're just exploring and trying different areas. So I am measuring this yellowtail on my sea deck ruler. They are really pointy. Ow. Stop pointing me. Stop moving. All right, and they have to be 12 inches total length. So you can see this fish is well over the 12-inch mark total length, and he is official keeper for dinner. Woohoo! Little guy, but I'll take it. My dad just caught it. I just got nailed by something good. Something just hit my bait really hard. Just drifting it back. Live shrimp, of course. Oh, don't break, don't break. What? I don't know what that is. Gonna pump them. Gonna pump them on my little setup here. Got that little jig on. I'm not even sure what it is. But that was a hard hit too. Come on, buddy. I wanna see you. Please don't break. You're not done. Watch this yellow line. He's digging down. Like it's a snapper. Oh, baby, come on. Come on. Get it to the boat. Oh, he's coming up. Starting to feel him swim up. Oh, I got color. What is it? That's a red.
Another yellow jack?
That's a snapper. That's a mutton. Get the net. Get the net. I'm gonna come right towards you. He's a different color. Oh my god!
Oh, the cuda.
Oh my god! Nice! That's so sweet! Check it out! Dude, I swear that's like...
Watch him, don't let him flip off.
That's a big old mutton, guys. That's a big mutton. I am stoked right now. Yeah, he thought he was gonna be a lot more like pinkish because the muttons back home we catch are they got a lot more color to him, but this guy, that's a solid fish right there. That's a stud. Let's get him out. He was digging down too, but I was drifting the bait, and the way he hit it, I just didn't really think it was a mutton, but it almost felt like that Spanish mackerel I caught before. What a pretty fish. I just love catching muttons, and he nailed that shrimp, and I was just pretty much just drifting it back, and I had it a good distance out. But just the way he hit it, it was just like a freight train. It was like fish on, and then he just was digging. And I thought it was a blue runner for a second. That's hilarious. But this is an awesome fish. Once again, I'm gonna measure him. I know he's a keeper. They gotta be 18 inches. That's the new regulations these days. Woo, chill out, buddy. These are new regulations, so he is well over a keeper. And the average muttons I catch back home are actually a little more smaller than this. So this is a nice fish for 17 feet of water. All right, he's a 20-incher. I'll take it. Awesome fish. We got dinner. Yeah, he barely fits. He's okay.
Whoa!
They're getting bigger in fishy sizes. This is awesome. Ow! Down. A bunch of yellowtails are in there. Red. Oh, that's a good one. Nice. I'm going to show you what I'm using in order to catch this great variety of fish we've been catching today. And this is exactly what I caught the mutton snapper on. This is a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader tied on with a uni knot. This is a Mustad yellowtail jig, and this is a 1/16 ounce. So I've got no other weight on it, and I'm just free lining it, let it drift back in the current. And then this is my shrimp. So I'm going to show you how I rig it. And I am rigging it. Basically what I do is I take the tail, the first joint, and rip it off on a live shrimp. Just like that. So you take that off, throw it out. You got my shrimp. Here's my jig. And then what I do is I go in under at the soft tissue underneath the shrimp, and then work it up to like the middle of the second notch on his back. That's a hard part of the shrimp. And push it all the way through. And then you fish it exactly, fish it exactly like that with a live shrimp on there. Then I'm just going out and casting out my bait, and basically just to kind of approximately in the chum line. We've got our chum going back within the current. So I just give it a little cast to get it out there. And then I kind of just reline it and wait to watch the line smoking off the reel, and then I close the bail. Whoa! Never ever caught one of these guys.
Snapper.
We got a hog snacker in my I can't talk. Hog snapper in the boat, and my dad just caught it. Have you ever caught one?
I shot him.
They're actually, yeah, you shoot them. These are fish that you would normally shoot with a, you know, like a spear gun and go spear fishing. But it's very rare to catch hogfish on hook and line. And we knew about this spot. Actually, it's not really even a spot. It's just right out front of Big Pine in about 10 feet of water. And we're just using our live crabs. And sure enough, he just hooked one. I got to check the regulations to see if we can keep it. I think he's too small. But
turn the live well on. I don't think there's any size limit.
Yeah, but what an awesome looking fish. Check him out when he gets the hook off. You'll see him, but he's got a real wide nostril on him. And they're just so cool looking. And I hear they're absolutely delicious. I've never caught one. I've never had one. So, all right, this fish has to be 12 inches to the fork length. And we just measured him, and basically he's almost a keeper. He's like 11 and a half. So we got to release him. But an awesome first catch of a hogfish, and just so cool. Never seen one in person before. One of these days, hopefully we catch a keeper. As soon as I get his teeth out of this. He's got some sharp teeth. A lot of spines, too. There we go. All right. There he goes. Very cool.
Get close, get close. Awesome.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Killing a fish today. I don't even know how many varieties we have in our fish box, but we've got some fish. You put them down. Look at this slob mangrove. That's a decent fish. It's freaking awesome. And I literally was just saying, like, we need to go home. Like, it's time to go in. We was about to jump the chum out, and we're gonna go in because we just have no current. And sure enough, just hooked this nice mangrove snapper. Awesome. In 10 feet of water. Hogfish, crazy the amount of species you can catch this close to land. It's amazing. We just had an epic day. We're so happy. Caught all these beautiful fish. Not only that, but it was an epic day out there. Gorgeous conditions for our flats boat. And we even went like 5 miles offshore to Lou Key, which is amazing, and amazing drone footage. It was just a perfect day. And also just a clarification on the mackerel. It's actually not a Spanish mackerel. It's a cero mackerel. And you can accidentally mistake the fish very easily. They look almost identical, so we accidentally thought it was Spanish. It's a cero. But thank you guys so much for watching our videos. We really appreciate it. Me and my dad have an epic day together, and we're gonna be fishing again together soon, and we're gonna go ahead and fillet our fish with these bubble blade knives. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Until our next adventure, follow your dreams and keep on catching.